Hello and welcome to the latest Disrupt Your Update. These are short films in which we try to bring you the latest news about new technologies we found that we think can do the job of broadcasting faster, better or cheaper than existing solutions. So I'm here now in our virtual studio. I'm going to talk to you about the Reckeen 3D Studio.
Welcome to Tobacco Factory Television, broadcasting online with the very latest technology. From our very ultra plush top-end studios. Very nice. Hang on, a bit plain did I hear you say? Better? The real world meets augmented reality to create the magic of television in a very different way.
Hello and welcome back to the Murder Trial Live and to this, the 6th and final episode. Today we will hear the fate of Dr. Hilary Meadows as decided by you, the jury.
Breakfast is not the most important meal of the day. Fact period, we all got it wrong, marketing blurb.
This is the virus that is responsible. And who would have thought that something quite so small as this could wreak such damage? Now let me tell you, the real coronavirus particle is on average about 100 nanometers wide. Now that is 0.0000001 meters.
How many teaspoons of sugar do we think the muffin's going to turn into? Audience, let's have your guesses. We've got guesses coming in. Oh, we're all going round numbers on this one. Apart from Hong Kong, we've got 9 from Hong Kong, and we've got 10s and 12 teaspoons of sugar. I think in that break we had a moment ago, you've all run off and read it because you are all so close on this one. Dr. David Unwin and us and our charts and all the data says around 10 teaspoons of sugar. So that muffin turns in to 10 teaspoons of sugar, 9 of which is more than we need at any one time. I guess, David, that one was a bit of an obvious one, or a bit more, people are going to guess that was going to be a lot of sugar.
So I'm standing here at the moment in a small studio here in Bristol. So the photograph behind me is actually genuinely where I am. We're in Bristol in a 40-foot by 20-foot studio with a simple pop-up green screen behind me. That's all the studio technology that's involved. Now from the broadcasting side, we've got 3 PTZ cameras. They're fixed cameras. There's no one here operating them. And these cameras are sitting here controlled from the gallery where my colleague Chris James is sitting going crazy with the technology. So Chris is in the gallery, I'm here in the studio. We're the only 2 people here. So everything in terms of the cameras, the lighting, the sound is all managed by the 2 of us here in the studio. This is a low-cost solution that doesn't use a lot of people. So what is it and how does it work? Well, it's pretty straightforward really. With these 3 PTZ cameras fixed, we're able, using Reckeen 3D Studio, to create 10 virtual cameras, positions for each camera. So that's 3 real cameras, 4 virtual cameras and 10 positions for each. So in fact, we have 40 different positions that the director using Reckeen 3D Studio can choose from. So as you see the cameras move here, and we try different shots, and Chris, you can go a bit crazy with this. So as we try these different shots, we're going to see different positions that the cameras can move to, and we can mix from one to another. We can have camera moves all set in so that you get to see the effect of a jib, for example, or the effect of a big move coming right the way across a studio. Now, just to be clear, while we're doing this, none of the cameras in this studio are moving. They're 3 cameras on tripods. They're not moving, they're not being refocused. All they're doing is sitting there, and the Reckeen 3D Studio is creating the experience of a much bigger set with all of these moves. So as we go forward with this type of technology, we're finding ways to enable you to create an experience like this for a fraction of the cost of many existing technologies. The other thing that we've done is we've linked it with another technology that you may have seen us talk about in a different Disrupt Your Update, which is the Path Studio. And that's a way of getting live guests or live audiences into a studio. But we've now integrated Path with the Reckeen 3D Studio. So I could have live guests joining me in this studio. I could have 8 of them on the screen by me here. We could be talking to them in real time with low latency. And one more thing I'll leave you with in this short update is that using this technology, I could have another presenter standing next to me here alongside the path screen, but they could be somewhere else. So we could have a double-headed presented show with someone behind a desk or someone standing the other side of the studio, with both of us in remote locations, and using the power of Path for its low latency and using the power of the Reckeen 3D Studio, we've matched this system so that it works with Path, it works with low latency connectivity between one place and another. So we could genuinely have one presenter in another place, in another country, in another studio, and me here, and the 2 of us in this one virtual set. That's an extraordinary new ability, and one that I think it's time we all started experimenting with. And maybe we'll do that in the next Disrupt Your Update. So thanks very much for watching. We'll see you again soon.